Good morning. Hi, Dad. It's Sunday, July 14th, not quite 7 o'clock in the morning. I came down to the garden and I was taking the suckers off my tomato plants, and I realized how beautiful it was today, so I thought it would be a good time to share the garden with you and the lake. So let's take a look at what's going on in the garden. Like I said, I was down earlier taking suckers off. Let's start the first bed. So this is the red Merlot lettuce. I've gotten quite a bit off of it already. I've planted some baby romaine and some tennis ball brand. And this is the progression of the seed head for my red onions. Here we have some kale, a little bit of spinach that's not doing well, and I planted some beans in there for the next succession crop. These are peas, snow peas, more peas, and this is arugula down here. My huge parsnip that I've let go to seed so I can have some parsnip seed. This bed is a combination of some peppers, eggplant, and tomatoes that I purchased because mine were coming along so slow, as well as peppers, eggplants that I grew. And in between them I put radicchio. So that's what this is. It's hard to tell, but there's a little bit of red on the leaves. The onion beds. Another couple weeks and all these guys will come out. And this is the bulbil seed head. Technically not seeds, but we've discussed before that it's the bulbils. That's the other onion bed. This is more tomatoes. So the three in front are the Cherokee tomatoes that I planted much later than all my other tomatoes. All my other tomatoes that stalled out. So these are the stalled tomatoes, and those are the late planted green Cherokees. This is my first beans. I do have beans in there, although we bought some from a market yesterday. These ones are just about ready. 3 green on that side of a brand called Canter, and these ones are 3 yellow bean plants. Beu de Roquefort or something like that. My netted mulberry, I have to admit that we actually had a bird caught in the net. It was kind of tragic. The net wasn't tight enough. Some radishes. I have to harvest some of these guys today. I actually have carrots coming along. And these are beets. We have had a couple from there already. More tomatoes that I grew. Another part of my second planting of beans. And then the other mulberry, this one is full of fruit. It's not as far along, like they're not as ripe as the other plant, but that's good. And of course the asparagus bed. All right, I'm gonna stop the camera now and go up to the greenhouse. Okay, here we are at the greenhouse. The light is in just a position that this, on the camera it doesn't look like much, but this bar of light is blinding if you're in the wrong position. You can see in the corner there, this is the loofah vine. I actually had to go in today and top it. This is the piece that I cut off the vine this morning. When you're standing below it, it certainly is massive. I don't know if you can see it. right about there. Oops. It's found the line that I had it trained up. It's been twisting around it the whole time. I might actually have a loofah there. Right there. Hopefully. These are my cucumbers. And I do have baby cucumbers happening. Let's see if I can find one for you. There we go. There's one right here. Another one down there. I've got 4 of them. That back one, I broke the stem, but it seems to be surviving well without it. Let's put out another little stem, so he'll be okay. And the tomatoes in here are kind of coming along. They're doing all right, I guess. Hopefully, because this will extend the season, all these tomatoes, peppers, and eggplant will do okay. These are a couple of the pepper plants that I purchased from a local greenhouse. One there, this is one. These are King of the North, so these ones are bell peppers, whereas most of the other ones that I planted are hot peppers. Okay, I guess that's it for now. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Okay, I said that was it earlier, but I really have to show you this plant. Currently is coming up to my waist. It's a huge but beautiful elephant ear plant. It is gorgeous. What else is going on my balcony? All my planters are coming up. My stacking strawberry pot, although it was a good idea at the time, probably wasn't the best to do it in clay pots because it's hot and dry up here. Strawberries don't like hot, dry conditions. This is my olive plant. It's kind of hard to see him against the green background. Another one of my planters. I had to spray soapy water for earwigs. These guys are my fig trees. Another one of my planters. Another planter. They're huge and lush. Crazy kind of plant, not sure what it is. Some more dahlias in pots. Another crazy plant, crazy banana, crazy strelitzia. Herbs. The parsley's kind of taken over and hiding out the rosemary that's in there. Bay leaf. Bruce made a joke that I was growing a toothbrush. He said, I know you can grow things really well, but you can't grow a toothbrush. Toothbrush is on there to remind me to frequently check for scale. There's my little baby eggplant. Patio baby eggplant. I did harvest one this morning. No, got a couple more coming up in there. Herbs. 2 different kinds of mint and oregano. What else is going on that I didn't show you earlier? I don't know if you can hear the summer bugs buzzing away. So my yellow zucchini plant has got a nice big flower. Oh, deer fly out this morning. Bastard bit me. And rhubarbs is chugging along. The ones up by the container is huge now. I also didn't show you my onions earlier. The antibiotics that I'm taking for Lyme disease really make me feel like crappy, so I'm a little bit slow this morning. This is my onion bed. The ones in the middle are doing great. The ones on the ends are kind of a little sad. Maybe too much sun there. Maybe not enough moisture. I'm not sure. These are artichokes. Artichokes really love it here. but not so much across the way. What is going on across the way? Ooh, that horsefly bite hurts. Here's one of my little artichokes. There's another. And the two others that I planted in here have died. Oh, I see bees. In my liatris. Liatris is also known as blazing star, I believe. Planted this little perennial last year. Can't remember what it's called, but it's kind of cute. The flowers are a little bit mushy right now. There's a little tiny butterfly bush that I found this spring and put in. And I went through and I cut out all the dead heads of the foxglove. I want to try to keep their self-seeding down. And there's still a ton. The bees love them so much. Bruce said he saw the hummingbirds in them too. The echinacea's starting to come up. It'll be very pretty. And this is Queen Anne's lace, also known as wild carrot. It's going to be a hot day. It's got that still buzzy feeling. The clematis is blooming nicely. So many buds on it. Astrantia and Actea. I don't know the common name for Astrantia, but the Actea is bugbane. My strawberries are starting to recover from their heavy trimming by the deer earlier this year. I don't know how many berries we'll get before their fall cool down growth, but they're looking good. I should water those guys now before I forget. And oh, my black currant bush. Got all kinds of currants on it. Okay, bye. And way back in the corner of the yard, we find Bruce's lilies. Enormous yellow ones, dark red ones, vibrant orange ones, and one kind of milkweed that's orange, one hiding in there that's yellow, and the main one that the monarchs like, the pink one, it's kind of washed out now because it's been blooming for a while. I looked for eggs yesterday and I didn't see any, but I did see a monarch yesterday. And a big Veronica, I think. Oh, this is a milkweed that has not yet bloomed. And back here is a funny plant called crocosmia that the hummingbirds love. Just starting to open. This one's not even open yet. I trimmed my wisteria. You're supposed to trim them back twice a year. I don't think it gets sun for long enough each day, so it hasn't bloomed in many years. Getting hot now. It's 9 o'clock in the morning.